is a recently, not to say very recently, but a recently added hero. Great team fight potential as well. And the next man is definitely Uranus. I mean, we all know Uranus. Really tough guy at our rear end, for sure.
Everybody loves to actually get Uranus, but sometimes they just can't get their hands on Uranus. But, you know, it doesn't really matter. There's more tanks out there, as there will be the pick of Mpl and Koopa. Something that, you know, has been very much reliable. But, oh, boy! You know, instantly we do see, okay, Link is survivable. They don't want to let that slide. Envy's going to lock it right in. So this is going to be a pretty much an intense fight coming out already. Like, I'm just imagining the battles that's going to be erupting. Blazing Duet in towards Tempest. And what else do they want to combo here? We shall have a look. But, you know, this is the first time. The first time Natalia's on board.
Yikes, and the thing is this, I'm actually quite worried this time because now we have two kinds of assassins which is actually ridiculously redonkulous and to deal with. And
you know, wait. There's one more assassin out there.
Oh god.
Selena.
Oh yeah, Selena too. Selena is open in the pool as well, but I'm not sure whether Notorious Villains is so notorious to go with two assassins in one playthrough. But experts might be coming out. I'm surprised actually they didn't want to try to prioritize like Angela. They really want to bring into the mix here. But this is a pretty cool thing, right? We have seen pretty much damage caused backline caused. Now we're going to be seeing the front line, which is the kind of front lines they want to deal with and which one they want to try to get rid of. Don't know if they really want to, like, coming from the side here, Notorious Villains, they didn't really want to go for the Angela. They had to pray really hard that they either gets the pick for the Angela or they just decide to ban it out because it's also quite a risk if Angela should go to the other side, on the side of Team Bosskurr as well.
And I'm looking at Selena, possibly of Selena as well. They don't necessarily have to ban that away because they could actually pick that for themselves, but that's going to be a Valier ban. So Envy has Angela available. They also have Selena. Kufra, yeah, I definitely would love to see that Kufra come in as well. Just in case, you know, like Natalia wants to dive right in, but Angela looks like the perfect option here to actually complete that. And of course, a little bit of nod of approval from the Envy members.
Yikes.
What do you think about Lancelot though? Like, it is honestly decent, but can he do a whole lot to Link?
The thing is this, right? Lancelot is one of the assassin kind of one where most of the previously back in the day where he's actually kind of a hero you really want to kind of fear of.
Selena. Selena.
You really want a Selena to come out, dude?
I want to see the Selena. I mean, it's a good option.
You get it? They heard you. Notorious Villains. They have spies everywhere, apparently. They are villains after all.
Oh man, why are you busting me out? I'm just
are you the mastermind behind all this, Contra?
No, I didn't script anything right here. I mean, it's only sensible. Come on, like, if Selena's out there and you're not really taking it, are you a pro player?
Are you a pro player? Wow, what a statement! But just saying, now it gets very dicey at this point because there's literally no... Okay, I guess the closest front line you can see from the side here, Notorious Villa, is going to be the Axborg. But the other side, Team Bosskurr, they have a strong initiative with the Desert Tyrant himself, the Kufra. Great initiative, great team fight potential as well, great range with his first skill. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're finally going to be jumping into the last game. Definitely not the last match, the last BO3 of today. That's going to be Team Bosskurr versus Notorious Villains. Will either one of these teams be able to increase their standings in this entire score in this group stage?
You know, I'm particularly excited for this matchup because this is the first time that we're seeing so many of all these, you know, forbidden heroes that has been locked away for so long. And now they're bringing it in towards the land of Dawn. Of course, if you guys are watching, this is the Mpl Invitational 4 Nations Cup presented by Moonton. Of course, sponsored by Yudu. We're going to be starting things off. Scott's going to be receiving a little bit of damage. I always feel bad for Koopa. You know, he doesn't do anything wrong. He just wants some snacks, some minions right across, and we're already seeing quite a lot of dispersed sort of loots coming inside of the jungle. Bosskurr 2 camps in a row, but Envy really wants that buff in hand, so they're going to be sending 3 members just to take that red buff away. But Prince, oh man, he's a goner.
I mean, definitely a goner for sure. First blood going to be going on the side here of Kaiser Jin, but looks like on the other side of Notorious Villains, they want to try to see if they can look for even more fights. What? At least he's going to be jump upon by the time he has to flicker out into a situation because he gets a little bit too low. And look at that level advantage as well. Notorious Villains currently most of their heroes are still level 1, whereas on the other side, Team Bosskurr still already level 2 or level 3.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit of a rotational sort of error here. If you really want to look at how Team Bosskurr did it, yes, they did invade the enemy jungle just like how Notorious Villains did, but the difference is Notorious Villain only aimed for that one buff, while Bosskurr has already cleared all the entirety of the camp, and of course, with that being said, they do have that goal advantage in hand.
Yeah, but finally we're going to be seeing Lexia here. We're going to be hitting level 4 first, and that's going to be insanely scary as you're going to be looking for a couple more kills. But the thing is this, the most crucial person right now is going to be seeing whether Hua is able to bring the game into the play towards the table here, because that Abyssal Arrow is going to be deciding a lot of this fight, whether they're going to be engaging inside this fight, or will they be executing and focusing more towards their objectives.
So far, it seems like Bosskurr is playing a pretty much an objective approach. Their objective is simple: clear out the camps, take the tower, take out anybody's in your way, take out the camps again, and rinse and repeat. But here comes Sendo. They are still level 2 as well as level 3. They are very much behind for now. They can't really go in for any sort of full commitment. As we look in towards the corners of Kolia, there will be a little bit of dive, and that will be it. Yeah.
Yeah, just so much assassination happening all over across the map. But in this case, we can see Team Bosskurr definitely on the aggression side, especially since they had the level advantage during that first clash. That just gave them the confidence to actually push through. But see, we're going to see Scott try to push into the mix here. And Alexia really want to try to look for even more kills, but he will get out alive in that kind of situation. That was actually pretty cool. But looks like they're going to be securing this blue buff for themselves as they slowly rotate and fall back to regroup and get prepared themselves for that first turtle.
Very clinical moves coming in from the side of Team Bosskurr. They are just raiding in like a great boss. So Bosskurr is going to be looking to secure this turtle as well. Oh, great knockup coming from Sakura. Hua is down. 4 kills in a row coming in for the side of Notorious Villains, and now Prince is in trouble once again. Blazing Duet finally comes out, but Zaraki doesn't really have much mana. He's being stuck in between, but they are rotating across, and here comes the Pokupa, and that will be the Tempest here to actually seal the fate of Natalia.
Finally, Notorious Villains actually managed to find the grounding. They were actually looking for, able to get that 1 kill for themselves. But even though they get that 1 kill, a tower was traded for that towards that bottom lane. You can see Tamos from the middle lane, that rotation, finally going towards that bottom lane, free farming all the way, because he knows once the fight starts happening, it literally comes down to who doesn't really have a better tank or initiator. It literally comes down to who can outburst the other first, because we're dealing with 2v2 assassins here.
I'm really looking at Zaraki as well as Leisha. They're going to have so much fun time going on the roll by the Hua. Yep, this is what I'm talking about. They're going to be going in for a little bit more of that suppression as they take a little bit of chew over on the side of Hua. Meanwhile, Earl's, of course, power leveling alongside with Prince here, who just hit level 5. Honestly, not too bad, but Leisha here is definitely the biggest threat right now. He does have 2 kills in the back. He has Retribution, another 2 in towards the bottom lane to actually cause a little bit more pressure. But here we go, back into the game we go. As Leisha instead actually gets taken down. Wow, what a turn of events. Flicker coming out from the side of Hua. 1 kill in favor.
Natalia on the enemy team, I'll be like, you know what, that's not fair.
Yeah.
That can't be right, man.
Blame yourself for not banning it if you're playing a ranked game, but Natalias are not invincible, proven by Zaraki right here. Already 2 deaths, but the good news for Envy is that they put him down twice, so he's behind, but Leisha's in the front, so pretty much a well-balanced.
But definitely we'll be seeing truly how this next simple composition is going to be coming out as the second turtle will be spawned. See whether they're going to be contesting for it or they're just going to let it go. Yeah,
I think Team Bosskurr is going to be able to secure it. Too much damage has been put out by Leisha. Short form is Lich. So, of course, we better know him as Leisha. Now we're looking at a lot of all these members of the side of
the top side.
Yeah.
Top side looks like pretty trying to get out of that situation. Angela will be committing their ultimate just for good measure. But then again, I'm pretty sure the entire team of Team Bosskurr realized that no Angela ultimate, we can dive in. We can be a little bit more aggressive than usual. Kufra gonna go for a little bit of a bite there. I mean, sure, you say he wasn't really that. Like, yeah, sure. Koopa is cute. Don't kill the Koopa. But let's be honest, he ain't cute when he's up your rear end biting you all over the place. Okay.
Yeah, of course, it snares you down for quite some time as well. So it's a really useful utility when you are playing a marksman. But look at Iris, though. Iris is actually diving all the way to his back, and he's trying to escape. There's no more outlet coming in from the Angela, so he will have to fall. Alicia, he's diving right in, looking for Kolya. Does not really get it, but oh my, Kolya, he jukes it up, and he is still managing it well.
Dude, that was absolutely insane as well. Still trying to, even though so low, she's so aggressive, so confident. She just want to try to do as much damage as possible because she knows the minute she leaves that lane, the entire attention is going to be dragged all the way down to Sen here. By the way, Sen trying to escape out of that situation. Did get a couple of buffs, from that low HP, but still regen a little bit back. Kaiser is going to be falling back and try to get back the farm.
Going to be taking the River Crab, both simultaneously, one for Alicia, one for Tamis. They do know that they are resource heavy, especially for Tamis, right? So heading in towards the late game is where they shine even brighter.
Yikes,
but,
dude.
Oh man, look at the damage though going on the side of Hua. It's level 6, of course, but now they're going to collide. Sen's going to be popping out that Virgo armor with the last insanity, but he will be traded off for a killing spree for Alicia. 5 kills already in the back, while Kaiser Jin slowly retreats. Abyssal Arrow will not really hitting the mark as we are looking at 7-4. Honestly, the first villains are not really doing anything badly. It's just that they need to be a little bit more proactive on these sort of rotations, especially with all these objectives and goal given over the side of Team Bosskurr. We are seeing a disparity of about 6k here, but this is going to be Koopa going in for the hunt, and Earls being, that Tempest being popped right in between, and Sen has nowhere to go. It's a big mega kill coming in for the side of Leisha. 6 kills in the back, and now in the mid lane it's going to be destroyed as well.
Definitely for sure. Really well played coming from the side of this team here. Now with that tower and one member down as well, they might be able to take this next. No, actually no, they would not be able to take this next one. Sen's going to be coming up for a couple of 7 seconds. I don't know why. I just felt like Lord was actually going to be coming anytime soon. But just want to stress actually at one point again, like maybe like 2 minutes back, right, when our dear friend, when Earls was actually getting the jump on Scott. Beautiful timing for coming from the Cooper. Actually, he was supposed to be dead. He was so low from the Tempest, but sadly thanks to Cooper, his own pet dog, actually saved his life by actually locking him down.
Oh no, Sen seems like he's gonna be tickled down to death, but he's popping out last insanity prematurely. So this is definitely worrisome. No. He pops out the immortality as well. So yeah, very interesting. But you know, the fun fact is, if you do pop that mortality, you do get back your armor. So
yeah, I guess so.
Not really the most ideal situation, which I feel, you know, Sen could just easily walk back.
Yep.
Like he didn't really have to, you know, commit to that last insanity right there. And now Envy just hugging by the towers. They know that they can't really walk out. 30 more seconds, there's going to be the Lord as well. So, Notorious villains, what exactly are they up to here? O's getting caught out. And they're going to juggle him up in the air. O's going to be walking away. Sen's going to be fine as well. Yep, disengage.
Dude, that's just amazing. Like, if you want to really compare between these two teams as well, couple of lockdowns, but then again, Scott trying to run for his life. But sadly, Cooper is not going to be. Cooper is trying his best to try to save as long as possible. But sadly, coming in with the Tempest. My legs, on the other hand, doing even more damage, getting the double kill, pulling up with the triple kill. So he's trying to look for more, and instantly, majority of the members have to fall back. And your tail was even the best part about this entire situation. Only Lexa here. Only is the one that's quite low here. Now the Lord is already out. It's gonna be a couple of seconds before the rest of the members of Notorious villains will be spawning. They will be able to take this Lord for themselves with ease.
This is pretty much easy peasy. Just look at the damage that he's actually putting out. He's just shredding it down and like, it doesn't matter. You have a big axe. I have a lance here that I could just stab people off. So here goes. Pretty much a 10k deficit coming in from Notorious villains. How are they to actually stop the bleeding that's coming in their way? Because if this carries on, I think that Team Bosskurr is going to be running them over, especially now that they have the Lord marching towards the bottom side.
Yeah, because like it's going to be insanely difficult for Notorious really, because one, they have a Kufa that's really going to be a really huge nuisance inside their face. Two, Team Bosskurr has a couple of heroes that actually has lockdown skills. Even though on the side of Notorious Village, they only have one, which is actually going to be coming on the side here of Hua with the Selena with the Abyssal Arrow. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much dodgeable. You can literally dodgeable, and even if it does land on you, it's probably from a really long distance, and they have to walk through so many people just to get to that back line.
Agreed. And now Envy really has to prepare for this one because the Lord has already arrived. They need to actually stop this one right now. Sen forced to open up the last Insanity as he brings down Sakura down to really low health. But Koya's running for his life. It's a legendary Leisha as we are looking at him running over members of the side of Envy. Sen with only 1 tick of health. He's trying to actually fall back, but they will take out the Lord. But this comes to the cost. Every single tower has been taken out, and, well, there's only 3 more members alive for the side of Envy.
Oh my god, anyway, going to be see Kupra, going to be going a little bit, literally saying, using the skill Kupra, go and bite him, and at the same time, he's very angry. We'll actually lock it down for a couple of seconds, but a couple of seconds is all in need for the Kupra and the rest of the team, and they go for the trading down. They don't care, they know they're so low, but they have the damage. They will try to contest this among the members of Notorious Villains. They're trying their best. They're trying to hold down the line. Kaiser Jin still alive as the Damos, and the craziest part about it, only 1 person fell.
Yeah, well, 1 for 1, if we really want to put it that way, because Prince as well as Leisha, each one did fall upon that. So a little bit of that shutdown goal over on the side of Leisha, as we are looking at Notorious Villains here having a vault base. So this is definitely concerning. Game 1 is still possibly salvageable, but for them to actually get their hands onto Leisha takes them so much effort, at which they really got to try again, and they have to get past Sakura. They have to find where exactly Zaraki is. Well, Scott is just going to be sending, Koopa just to fight people out. So, yeah, I'm not sure. They need a good episode arrow coming from Hua, and to follow up with a really good combo of the Ling plus Kolia's ultimate at the same time.
Now the thing is, it literally comes down to they don't really have a strong initiative or a frontliner either. Even though they try to depend on Sen as much as possible, but Sen can only do so much. He can only do so much. That's pretty much why you see him pretty much rush that Immortals first, because he really needs to stay as alive as much as possible to really support the team here. Because literally only 1 lockdown and only 1, I guess, semi-tank frontliner coming from the build orders of Sen. It's really difficult to how they really want to go about this kind of situation. But look at Kaiser, just so much sustain, so much damage as well. Sen trying to push in much as well. The Cooper is going to be going absolutely nuts, trying to lock down. And Salmos has just went absolutely insane. Kaiser is getting a couple of kills for himself, alongside with Zaraki as well, going to be securing his first kill in the entire team. Tempest is going to be dropped down, but the Tempest will not be able to connect. Thankfully, no minion waves. They will be forced to back off, but now minion waves are slowly flowing into the base here. But sadly, Wei Xiao, on the other hand, just says no towards the tower, has no mercy either. Just gonna be diving in and trying to get a nice kill for himself. And then just as they slowly hit the Crystal Nexus, they don't really care about the members of team. Notorious Villains got their eye on the prize. Will be